Hello guys, and welcome to my channel Som Vlogs. So today I'm going to tell you 20 reasons why not to buy KTM Duke 200. I love my KTM Duke 200, but still I will tell you 20 reasons why you should not buy a KTM Duke 200. So let's start with the first and the foremost important thing, which is the engine heating problem. So the engine is I rode for around 5 minutes or 6 minutes or so, and the engine is totally heating up. You can see from the graph. Can you see this graph? Yes, it is totally heating up, and I've ridden for around 7 minutes, and average speed was 14 km/h. Still the graph is showing to this much level. And the second thing is obviously the tank size, which is 10.2 liter, which is not that great. The Bajaj Pulsar RS200 provides a 13.2 liter tank, but this one costs even more than that, but still offer only a 9.5 liter tank, which is a small tank, because they have to give a large capacity tank, right? So this is the second reason.
And the third reason is obviously the size of the seat, the pillion seat. Is the size of the pillion seat is very small. Just the size of my hand or palm, I can say. So it's not comfortable for fat guys who are, above 90 to 100 kg. It is not that great seat, and so they could have provided a larger seat. Even my small brother, who is 12 years old, comes up to this much, and my mom comes up to this much, and if a fat guy said, then he will obviously come up to this much. So this is the third reason. The fourth reason is that the seats are pretty hard. When you they are improved from the 2012 and 13 model, but still the seats are hard. I've driven for around 1200 kilometer, but the time when I go for a long ride, the seats hurts my butt a lot, man. Yes. And the fifth thing is that I don't know why this seat attained this type of shape after driving for around 1000 kilometer. At first the seats would be plain, but after this they would become flat like structure. I don't know what the reason for this is. So this is the fifth. The sixth thing is obviously the small instrument cluster. They could have provided a large instrument cluster, which we can read the data, but still a larger instrument cluster could have been provided for better visibility. This much size would have been okay for us, but they have provided a small instrument cluster. They could have provided the instrument cluster of RC390 or Duke 250, which is a little bit larger. Then the seventh thing is obviously the windscreen. The windscreen this is not a windscreen actually. I don't know what, because they could have provided a larger windscreen, by which when traveling in the highway you could have saved from the wind blast, which is obviously occurring at 80 to 90 km/h. And I have driven for few times in the highway, and the problem is faced by me. The wind blast will directly hit on your face, so you have to wear a fully helmet and everything to protect it from the wind, protect you from the wind. And the eighth thing is obviously the pricing of the bike. The price of this bike is like 1,75,000 on-road price in Odisha, Berhampur. Yes, even at this cost, the bike does not provide any vital accessories. Like the RS200 gets ABS at the price point like 10 to 15,000 less than this bike, and the Domino 400 even cost the same as that of the Duke 200, and still it provide a lot more feature. So that could have been improved. The ninth thing, this was the eighth thing. The ninth thing is the mileage of the bike. Yes, now it is showing 38.9 km/liter, because I have driven it. Not roughly, like I have driven it slowly, but the time when you drive it roughly, I'm not driving any time roughly, but when the time you drive it roughly, the mileage would go down to 25 to 30 km/h, which is not that great. The 10th thing is the headlight of the bike. Yes, the headlight is powerful, but still it's not that great for highway. For city, that's great. Illumination level is up to the mark, but for highway, that's not too great, because I've driven in the highway and the lighting is not that great as that of RS200 or Domino 400. So they could have provided a good amount of light, a good quality of light. Glide is good for city but not for highway, so they should look upon this matter. This was the 10th thing. The 11th thing is that the absence of ABS. Yes, you get a 230mm disc at the rear and a 300mm disc at the front. They are very progressive, you can depend totally on them, but still during the monsoon season, when a dog comes in front of you suddenly, if you apply the rear brake hard, the bike will slip, that's for sure. So ABS could have been a good thing for us. Okay, they cannot provide it compulsory, they could have provided optional. The 12th thing is that the gear shift are pretty hard. I mean, for the first to second gear or the second to third gear, the gear shifts a little bit hard, and they could have improved. Yeah, I can say they could have improved, nothing else. And this is the 12th thing. The 13th thing is the absence of adjustable clutch and brake lever. Yes, adjustable clutch and brake lever could have been great because you can see this the distance between your handle and the clutch. So I have a little bit longer finger, so that is easy for me, but for other rider that could have been a problem. The 14th thing is the hard clutch. Yes, I have to apply a lot of force in order to hold the clutch, which is not that good, because for highway you can manage it, but in the city traffic, or what you can say the bumper to bumper traffic, it is very hard to hold the clutch and drive the bike. So this is the 15th thing. The 16th thing is that the bike has no expression of its own. Yeah, you will not agree to this fact, but the headlight show no expression, unlike the NS200 Pulsar RS200, which is very aggressive, and very at the same time the NS202 is very aggressive to look at. But see the Duke, which looks, does not have any expression. I don't know, this is the reason. Funny one. The 17th thing is that it is pretty hard to shift from first gear to second gear, because sometimes I stuck between the first and second gear, and when I lift my gear from first to second, it automatically turns to neutral, and I end up revving it hard and making a sound which I don't like. People will think like, what the boy is doing here. So that could have been improved, like easy shifter from first to second or something. So this is the 17th thing. The 18th thing is that the absence of one touch start button, because you have to press and hold it for a little while to make your bike start, unlike the RC200 which gets it. Because the RC200, the RC390, Duke 390 all get this one touch starter button, but I don't know why KTM has done injustice to this small baby of their family. The 19th thing of the bike is obviously the seat height. The seat height is just too much at 810mm, so you have to be at least 5 feet 7 inch or 8 inch to get on this bike, and probably 6 feet, so that 5'10" to 6 feet in order to touch your feet down on the ground, both the feet. The 20th thing is that 3% cannot sit in this bike, no tripling. So yeah, government of India does not allow tripling, and still if you try, or even for fun, you cannot sit because the seats are too small. For 2% only it is difficult to sit, then how can 3 persons sit together? So that's not possible, no tripling is allowed. So this is the 20th point. So the 21st thing is that the gear shifts are short gearing. What the meaning of short gearing is actually that at 36 km/h you can ride the bike in 6th gear. So that is meant by short gearing. If long gearing, the gear could have been long. The first gear you can travel at 20 to 30, the second gear it would have been 60 to 70, but this bike comes with a short gearing, so at 6th gear you can travel in 36 km/h. Because the reason that I hate the short gearing, because in city you have to constantly shift your gear to up and down, below. Just too much work in the gear because of the short gearings. I think that's a good thing in some case for racing, but for normal ride it is not that great. So this is the 21 thing. So I hope guys you found this video useful. I have done a very lot of research and hard work to find this 21 reason why you should not buy Duke 200. Next week I will be uploading many reasons why you should buy a Duke 200, because the bike is really good. So next week I will be coming with a new video. So until next time, bye bye. Just take care of yourself, don't ride like a squid, and bye bye. And if you like the video, please like, comment and do subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you, bye bye.